Leo, welcome to Spiritualista. This is your weekly energy forecast from the 29th of September until the 5th of October. If you like a personalized deep dive reading, the link to my Etsy shop is below. And now let's see what the universe has in store for you guys this week. So pre-shuffle, and let's see here for Leo. Please, universe, tap me into Leo's energy from the 29th of September until the 5th of October. So let's see what wants to come out for Leo. Please tap me into the highest possible source. And let's see what you guys have going on here. My ring is falling off. It's a little bit difficult to shuffle with the rings, but you know, it's a video that is showing quite a bit of hands, so I do want them to look nice for you guys. So let's see here. What does want to come out for Leo? There we go. We have one here. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is your present moment energy. A little bit of confusion there, a little bit of being overwhelmed by choices and options. And you're being crossed as you're challenged by the Six of Wands. So that's what the week in front of you is going to be bringing in as sort of a difficulty to you here. And then crowning you, we have the Chariot. And as your foundation, we have the Five of Pentacles. And your recent past is represented by the Knight of Pentacles. And your near future is brought to you by the Page of Pentacles. So, wow. Okay, so three pentacles in a row there. Okay. All right. So let's see. I was gonna say no fire, but there is no fire there with the one. So, and okay. So the Hangman is your suggested approach, your advice from the universe, and then your surrounding energies, or what you need to know, is represented by the Nine of Cups. Beautiful card. I love the Nine of Cups. And let's see, your hopes and fears. Of course, it's the Ten of Wands. So that's definitely something that I do understand why some of you will be fearful of. It's a little bit of overwhelm. Again, as with the Seven of Cups there, it's a little bit of heaviness, or quite a bit of heaviness you're carrying right now. So we're going to get into that. And then you have your potential future with the Empress. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the Empress. All right, so Two of Swords is the bottom of the deck energy for you guys this week. So the underlying energy for the entire spread. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so let's see, Leo. All right, so present moment, Seven of Cups. So this is always that you're just standing in front of lots of choices. There's just so many possibilities, so many options just right in front of you. Some are real, some are illusions, some are really tempting, like it's exciting, but it also feels very overwhelming to see that there. And the key with this card is to just not like grab the shiniest cup, you know, and just slow down and ask yourself which one is actually good for you and which one actually nourishes your spirit, you know. And yeah, that's what you need to do there, because I feel that you have a lot on your plate right now. Like this is a whole buffet of choices here that you have going on. Not sure exactly what that is. Comment down below if it's connections, if it's friendships, if it's job offers. I mean, maybe you're lucky with that, and it's just like you're not really sure which one is aligned with you, and you're not really getting that clarity. That's what I'm sensing here. But just take a good look at that. And then crossing that Six of Wands, which is all about success and recognition. And in the challenging spot, like, tells me about a little bit of pressure that you're feeling here, where likely you're worried about how your choices here are going to be perceived, you know, or that you're craving some approval here before you even take this leap. And it makes me feel that you're second guessing yourself a lot, you know, if you choose the wrong thing and if you don't come out on top, what's going to happen, right? So the Six here is reminding you that your worth is not going to be defined by this, you know, it's not going to be defined by external validation or getting applauded by people, but ultimately it's you. It's all about you. And it's all about you tuning into your inner guidance and being able to make this choice very clearly from that perspective rather than what other people are telling you to do. But definitely, you have a lot going on right now. Wow. And then the Chariot at the top. So wow, yeah, it's an interesting spread. Like this is forward movement for you, and like making things happen that will lead you to victory sort of energy. So you're very determined right now to just steer your life with purpose. But the Chariot, again, is just asking you to focus, you know? and just gather your willpower and point it in the direction that you truly desire, not just what looks impressive, especially if it's to other people here. Like I said, this is about you and what you feel that you're aligned with, and like really underline the word feel here, right? This is important. So don't just go with the first thing. Don't just go with the highest bid here. Like, just seriously go within yourself and you're gonna know the answer. What's truly pulling you at a soul level rather than a more material level, you know? And then foundation, 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's telling me that this hesitation that you're going through is rooted in some fear of abandonment here for you. And yeah, times where you've been feeling left out in the past, you know, and unsupported by people. Like the resources, both like human but also material, were kind of scarce. So it's telling you to just don't let the past hardships convince you that you're still outside the door, you know? Don't do that. Well, 9 of Pentacles in the recent past, so that's very steady, like very reliable energy there. So you've been doing the work. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, definitely you've been doing the work, like step by step, even if the progress has felt really slow. That patience and that persistence, like, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. And you're gonna clear this up. And coming up in the near future, Page of Pentacles. So that's about a fresh opportunity here. Could be connected to this. Could be one of them. But this is more like a learning phase opportunity here. It's like a very small but also very promising beginning for you. So it's like the universe is offering you like a seed, right? So you don't have to have the entire thing, like the entire forest planted and figured out, you know, just plant that first little seed. That's what this energy is about here. Suggested approach, Hangman. So that's to pause, to surrender. Yeah, and do so just in order to see things differently. And yeah, you don't have to have all the answers, you know, just sometimes the most powerful move is to just take a step back, just breathe, just tune into yourself again, and just trust that the right choice is going to clarify itself. Like, I see it all over the spread here, so you're fine, you're fine. But you have to do this though, you have to do this first, because I feel that your life is pretty loud right now. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of voices here trying to affect you in a certain direction here, but you need to step back into yourself and just, you know the answer. You know what you truly want, what you're truly drawn to here. So that's what it's telling you. Deep down, you know. And maybe it's subconscious right now, and you don't have access to that information right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't be stuck here. But this card is your advice as how to get that access, how to get those answers. And that's just to silence the world down a little bit. Do a meditation, do a little breath work, take a little bath, go for a little walk with the dog, walk into nature, be there for an hour, just chilling with the trees, sitting in silence, you know. And do so also, by the way, without any requirements that it's gonna, like, you're gonna have this massive download come down from spirit, like, this is exactly what you need to do. But do so just because, you know, it's something that's going to be aligned with you, and it's something that's going to be nice, right? It's a good experience. You're refreshing your energy. You're raising your frequency. So do it from that angle, and that's when you're going to start unlocking your things here. And then we have the 9 of Cups here as a surrounding energy. So this is wish come true energy. Like, this is you feeling really happy and fulfilled with your life. And it's a reminder that happiness, it's not a like far away, super distant prize here, you know? It's very much accessible to you here. And you're closer to this than your worries here might suggest with this card. And your hopes and fears, the 10 of Wands. So, yeah, this is heavy. Like, this is you being scared of just carrying too much, you know? Guilt for following your path, you know? Lots of expectations from other people here. Probably like lots of responsibilities as well to do with this situation here, you know. And you're also hoping that your hard work is gonna pay off. So the message here is to not let unnecessary burdens weigh you down, you know. Just put some of these wands down. Just put a little bit of that weight to the side. Have a little break from that. And your potential future is the Empress. So super exciting with the Empress. That's all about abundance. It's a very nurturing like energy. It's very creative. It could be someone around you too. It could be a feminine presence, could be a girlfriend, someone that is like a muse to you, that's very inspiring to you. Could be a sister, you know, could be a female friend, someone that is supportive. But it's definitely a very, very nice, very sweet, very feminine, and very creative energy that you have around you. And which is also helping you step into more of that energy that feels very expansive, you know, where your ideas and your dreams can grow and flourish. So it's the universe telling you that what you plant now can actually grow into something beautiful here. And then at the bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. So again, the underlying theme this week is all about choice. It's all about choice, a little bit of confusion here. And it's okay to sit down with that and just like have that little uncertainty for a moment. But eventually, you're gonna have to trust your intuition, dude. You're gonna have to make that decision that feels aligned to you rather than just safe here. So yeah, that's that, you know. And to tie it all together, you're standing in this like huge, massive field of possibilities here, and it might feel like the weight of expectation, you know, is kind of loading you up with like quite a heavy weight here, right? But your drive is really strong. Like your path is opening up. You still have these like old feelings of lack that I do believe are fear of abandonment here. But those are fading, you know, and your steady work is going to lead you to new opportunities. So just make sure to take this week to take a little pause for your perspective's sake. And remember that your wishes here, they're within reach, you know, and just lighten your load a little bit, because there's this beautiful, very abundant chapter that's waiting for you on the other side of this choice here. And that's all I have for you today, Leo. If this reading resonated, which I hope that it did, please make sure to give it a like and let me know in the comments below which part resonated the most with you. And don't forget to subscribe for your weekly energy forecasts. Okay, bye!